So act 1, act 2, act 3, or story circle, all that to me is not bullshit, but I think it's just there to keep you sane. So that if you lose track, you're like, okay, fuck, so he did this, he met this character, and then this happens, and then this scene. Instead of being like, what the fuck do I do next? You're like, okay, well, that's act 1.
Yeah.
Now I need an interesting incident to happen on page 20 to then go to the next step, which is then the rising action, then the climax. By doing that to yourself, you're like, okay, so I have to write this scene now, instead of being like, what the fuck's the next scene? Similar to that, the resistance, that's what he uses, bringing it back to what you're saying, the war of art, resistance. I think it's like such a thing to create, because he's basically saying you're fighting every day almost. And resistance is like your writer's block. Resistance is like your reason to not think of inspiration, not get inspired. Or resistance is like excuses like your personal life. Like there's things out there trying to stop you to be creative and do your thing, right? And again, it could be bullshit, but by just creating the resistance, you now have something you're battling instead of yourself.